I'm most excited about all the progress this group has made throughout the course of the fall and even the 3 or 4 weeks we've been back on campus this spring. The attitudes have been phenomenal. The effort has been outstanding. Guys are bought in and working every day with a purpose. So the biggest excitement for me is looking forward to getting that payback in terms of just playing quality baseball, from how we compete on the mound, throw strikes, how our hitters attack pitchers in the batter's box, and how we play together as a team with defense. Offensively, we're a really well-rounded ball club this year. I say that because we have guys that can just flat out fly. Bob Cashel, Justin Mulvaney, Cam Huber, and then we've got some borderline fringe runners, Jensen Park, Dan Reese. So, guys in our lineup can run just flat out speed. It's going to add a nice level to our offense that we haven't always had. I think at the same time too, we have some guys that can bang the baseball too. Guys are going to be able to shoot the gaps, leave the yard when we need to. So it's going to really complement that speed well. And then top to bottom, we've got a handful of guys that are just all around great baseball players. They can put down drag bunts, they can execute push bunts in the right situations, complement hit and runs. So in terms of what the offense this year looks like, we just have a balanced lineup, and I'm really excited to see how that group works together. And then from top to bottom, we've really been stressing just toughness in the batter's box. We really want all guys, regardless of roles, to be able to step in there and compete with 2 strikes and beat tough outs. And that's something I want every one of our hitters to be, top to bottom.
Extremely excited about the 2015 spring for a number of reasons. First off, last year humbled us a little bit, so we're chomping at the bit. But excitement not only from the strides that we made during the fall, but the last 28 days since our pitchers have been back. We've seen jumps in velocity, tightening up breaking balls, guys controlling the running game, and just an overall presence on the mound has the entire staff as well as myself eager to get out there. Talking about some of our strengths, there's a lot of new faces here. So I've got guys that are greedy and they're hungry for innings and opportunity, and that goes from our true freshmen all the way up to our 5th-year seniors. Once again, we've tightened up some breaking balls to try and get that swing and miss pitch, which is something that we lacked maybe last year. And then I see a pitching staff that has wrapped their arms around a competitive strike throwing mentality. No free passes, quick, efficient outs, keeping the defense into the game and give us a chance from inning 1 to 9. There's been some highlights regardless of win-loss, but the commitment to excellence and revolving around that to make the tradition great. We look for guys to not only have a great experience here, win, get better as people, get better as pitchers, but overall to look back when they're removed, whether it's 4 months, 4 years, or 14 years, to know that Northern Colorado baseball was a place where they really got better inside the white lines and outside as well.
Well, I think there's enough guys around on this ball club from the 2013 ball club who are here for a conference championship and then survived what was last year was a down year. And so when you combine that with the quantity of new people we have on the roster, I think there's this hunger, there's this desire to get back out there, to prove themselves, to rewrite the script, to take advantage of the fresh start. And so that's really exciting to be a part of. I think obviously I'm biased because I'm the infield coach, but I think one of our strengths this year is going to be defense in general and infield specifically. I think the infield is an incredibly dynamic group. It's a group that's got senior leadership and it's got young guys. They've got hundreds of Division I starts under their belts. In addition to that, it's a very versatile group. Most of the infielders, of the 11 everyday infielders, I think 8 can play 2 positions, 4 can play 3 positions, and so that gives us a great deal of lineup versatility. I think there's a great deal of athleticism in the infield that's going to allow us to not only make the routine play, but also make the special play and take away some hits. And so I'm looking forward to see our infield in action this season. This being my first fall here, my first season here in general, I think the fall was exceptional because there's so many new faces And there's so many question marks in our clubhouse that people had no choice but to be competitive. And so everything we did, it was a fight for a roster spot, it was a fight for a position, it was a fight for a starting role, it was a fight for a spot in the rotation or in the lineup. And so that mentality, I think it's going to come in really handy as we move forward into the spring, because our players have become uniquely conditioned to compete.
We are.
We are.
We are.
We are Bears baseball.